University Challenge. Asking the questions, Jeremy Paxman.
Hello. Tonight, the second pair of semi-finalists take to the floor for the sixth and possibly final time. Last time, Durham became the first team to reach the final of this year's competition at the expense of Royal Holloway. Whoever wins tonight will join them and become the first team from their university ever to do so. Now, the team from Bristol University started their run to the semis on the back foot, losing their first match against Durham by the narrowest of margins. They were thrown a lifeline, however, in the form of the round one repechage, and they haven't looked back since, reaching this point thanks to consecutive comfortable wins over Oriel College Oxford, Queen's University Belfast, Newnham College Cambridge and University College London. Their average score of 195 is the highest of the four semi-finalists, and their average age is 21. Let's meet the Bristol team again.
Hi, my name's Sam Keeler. I'm from Wolverhampton in the Black Country and I'm studying medicine.
Hi, I'm Jacob McLaughlin. I'm originally from Gloucester and I'm studying economics and maths.
This is their captain.
Hi, I'm Tess Richardson. I'm from Reading and I'm studying chemistry.
Hi, I'm Alejandro Ortega. I'm from Chalfont St Peter in Buckinghamshire and I'm studying physics and philosophy.
Now, the team from Southampton began their competition with convincing victories over Balliol College Oxford and Christ College Cambridge. Their only taste of defeat has also been at the hands of Durham in their first quarter-final match, and this proved merely a temporary blip with subsequent victories over Robert Gordon University and Newnham College Cambridge, seeing them safely through to the semis, with an average score so far of 165 and an average age of 25. Let's meet the Southampton team for the sixth time.
Hello, my name is Ethan Lyon. I'm from Northampton and I'm studying for a PhD in film.
Hi, my name is Magda Steele. I'm originally from Poland and I'm studying for a PhD in ecology.
This is their captain.
Hi, I'm Don Belcher. I'm from Worcestershire and I'm studying for a PhD in machine learning.
Hi, I'm Elliot Miles. I'm originally from the Wirral and I'm studying for a Masters in Marine Biology.
OK, well, starters are worth 10 points, bonuses are worth 15, starters are solo efforts, bonuses are team efforts, 10 points for this. What surname is shared by all of these? An evolutionary biologist whose work on altruism described what will become known as the green beard effect. The Irish mathematician who described quaternions.
Bristol McLaughlin.
Hamilton.
Hamilton is correct. These are on classical music and riots for your bonuses. Firstly, for 5 points, a riot incited during an 1830 performance of Daniel Auber's La Muette de Portici was a major trigger for the revolution in which European country? It would secede from a larger kingdom the following year.
It could be Switzerland, because there were a lot of riots in Switzerland around that time.
Did it secede? I don't know.
Or it could be...
Yeah, good.
Yeah, Switzerland, I think. Makes
Yeah,
sense.
OK, Switzerland.
No, it's Belgium.
Okay.
In 1914, the artist Luigi Russolo staged a concert for his experimental intono rumoris devices. This caused a brawl in the audience involving several members of which artistic movement, including Filippo Marinetti?
Like futurism?
Marinetti's futurism, I think.
Is it? OK.
Yeah.
Yeah, futurism.
Correct.
Nice.
Describing the controversial premiere of The Rite of Spring in 1913, of whom did Stravinsky write, "I had to hold him by his clothes, for he was furious and ready to dash to the stage at any moment and create a scandal"?
Maybe Diaghilev. I don't know who put it on. Fokin is another name.
I like Diaghilev.
Yeah.
Can I nominate you? Nominate Ortega?
Diaghilev.
No, it's Nijinsky. 10 points for this. What is described by Robert Graves as a universal migraine, by John Dryden as a malady without a cure, and by Samuel Johnson as the wisdom of the fool and the folly of the wise? In the title of a novel of 1997 by Ian McEwan, it is enduring.
Southampton Lion. Love.
Love is correct. Your bonuses are on literary terms of Greek origin. In each case, identify the term from the description. Firstly, introduced by Pope in his 1727 treatise, The Art of Sinking in Poetry, this term indicates a ludicrous attempt to evoke sympathy or sorrow in art. I need you to spell this word.
I think this is bathos, and that is spelled B.
I'll just nominate you if that's okay.
Sure, if you wish.
Nominate line.
B-A-T-H-O-S.
Correct.
Good stuff.
Meaning recognition. This term means the point in a literary work where a principal character makes a startling discovery about their own circumstances or another character's true identity.
Is this like
I was going to say
Peripateo or...
possibly go for that.
I can't remember what that is. But
because I only have Revelation and I don't have anything else. And if that's what we've got, we should go for it.
Peripateo?
No, it's anagnoresis.
No. Okay.
In ancient Athens, this term meant intentional use of violence to humiliate. It is now associated with excessive pride or presumption that leads to a person's downfall.
Is this hubris?
Oh, hubris, probably, yeah.
Go for that.
Yeah. Hubris.
Hubris is correct. 10 points for this. What two letters of the alphabet begin words with the meanings in chemistry? A mixture with constant boiling point and composition, and...
Bristol McLaughlin.
AZ.
AZ is correct. These bonuses are on cell biology. The NPC is a protein complex that spans the nuclear envelope, connecting the nucleus to the cytoplasm. For what do the letters NP stand in NPC?
NP.
Non-something?
Yeah.
Protein?
Non-protein.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't remember.
Yeah.
Nuclear protein?
Nucleoplasmic.
Nucleic.
No, just...
No, go non-protein.
Non-protein.
It's nuclear pore.
Okay.
A subtype of karyophyrin. What name is given to the proteins responsible for transport into the nucleus? They bind the nuclear localization signal of a protein and mediate its passage across the NPC.
Nothing.
I can't remember.
I've not got anything reasonable.
No clue.
The things that...
Come on.
I don't know.
Okay, pass.
Importins. Importins pass through the NPC by binding to the FG motifs of nucleoporin proteins. These motifs consist of repeats of 2 amino acids. Name either one.
Lysine, tryptophan. Tryptophan
Yeah,
comes up
tryptophan comes up a lot. I don't do you... What would it be like?
Ones that are in DNA, maybe.
Oh.
Go for
Yeah.
lysine.
Yeah.
Tryptophan.
Tryptophan.
No, it's phenylalanine or glycine. 10 points for this. For your picture starter, you're going to see a religious symbol. For 10 points, give me the name of the symbol. I need to hear the Sanskrit word as part of your answer.
Bristol McLaughlin.
Mandala.
No?
Southampton Lion.
Samsara?
No, it's a Dharma Chakra, or Wheel of Dharma. So we're going to get the picture bonuses in a moment or two. 10 points for this. After a US singer and actor, and alluding to one of his best-known songs, what name did Soviet leaders give in 1989?
Bristol McLaughlin.
Sinatra Doctrine.
Sinatra Doctrine is correct. So you get a set of bonuses following on from the Dharma Chakra, a significant symbol in Buddhism and other Indian religions. For your picture bonuses, 3 more symbols from religions originating in India. 5 points available for each you can identify. Firstly, give the Sanskrit word for the concept represented by this symbol.
Oh, that's the thing from Jainism, so it's non-violence.
Ahimsa?
Ahimsa, yeah. Okay. Ahimsa.
Ahimsa is correct. Secondly, give the single Punjabi word for this symbol.
Is that Sikhism?
It's Sikhism.
Yeah. I don't know. What
I can't think of a word.
Kora or something? I think. Yeah.
Kora.
No, it's Khanda. And finally, this sacred mantra here in Sanskrit.
It's Om.
Yeah.
Om is correct, yes. 10 points for this. What 5-letter term links a bioinformatics search engine run by the NCBI to compare DNA or protein sequences and a short-lived magazine of the Vorticist movement?
Southampton Lion.
Blast.
Blast is correct. These bonuses are on the pioneering African-American sculptor Edmonia Lewis. An 1875 work by Edmonia Lewis embodies which Old Testament Egyptian slave following her ejection from Abraham and Sarah's home after giving birth to Abraham's child Ishmael?
What's the name?
I have forgotten.
I don't know. Ruth? Is that one?
I'm not sure. That was like David's wife, I think.
Yeah. Sarah. I don't know.
Sarah was mentioned.
Yeah.
Just go for it. I don't know.
Ruth.
It's Hagar.
Never mind.
The Smithsonian American Art Museum houses what is generally considered to be Lewis's most significant piece, taking over 4 years to complete. It depicts the death of which queen of ancient times?
What, Boudica?
Maybe like Dido.
No, this is going to be something like what was her name? Berenice. Was
Who's that?
So she was the queen, queen of Palestine, I think.
Do you think that's more likely than Dido?
Yes.
Okay. Nominate line.
Berenice.
No, it's Cleopatra VII.
Yeah, of course.
Shortly after moving to Rome in the mid-1860s, Lewis produced Old Arrowmaker. This represents a portion of the story in the Song of Hiawatha by which US poet?
Longfellow.
Isn't it, yeah? Longfellow.
Longfellow is correct. 10 points for this. Sir William Stanley made a key contribution to what decisive battle when he attacked the flank of the Royal Army? 10 years later, he was executed for treason after accusations that he supported the pretender Perkin Warbeck.
Bristol Richardson.
The Battle of Bosworth.
Battle of Bosworth Field is correct. Well done. Your bonuses are on words whose first 3 letters are the same as the next 3. For example, entente and tintinnabulation. Identify each word from the definition. Firstly, a word that appears in the title of a novel by J.M. Coetzee and a poem by Constantine Cavafy.
Barbarians.
In both titles, this word follows waiting for the...
Yeah, barbarians.
Barbarians.
Correct. Taken from the Spanish, an alternative name for the clover-like fodder crop, also known as lucerne.
Alfalfa.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
Alfalfa.
Alfalfa is right. And finally, a flock of starlings is also known by what collective noun, reflecting the sound sometimes produced by flocks in flight?
Murmuration.
Murmuration is correct. 10 points for this. What 3-letter palindrome links all of these? A Catalan daily newspaper, a Japanese expression of surprise, and the altar, a constellation in the southern sky. The same 3 letters appear at the end of the names of the capitals of Eritrea and Turkey.
Southampton Lion.
UWU.
No?
Bristol McLaughlin.
ARA.
Correct. You get a set of bonuses on vector geometry. If a vector in 2 dimensions with magnitude A acts at an angle theta to the x-axis, what expression gives the magnitude of the projection of the vector onto the x-axis?
A cos theta.
Yeah.
A cos theta.
Yeah.
A cos theta.
A cos theta is correct. In 3 dimensions, given 3 non-parallel vectors A, B, and C, the triple scalar product A dot B cross C gives the volume of what geometrical figure?
Parallelepiped. Yeah.
Yeah. Parallelepiped?
Yeah.
Parallelepiped.
Yeah.
Parallelepiped.
Correct. And finally, given 2 vectors A and B, the vector product A cross B is equal to the vector product B cross A multiplied by what scalar value?
-1.
Yeah, that makes sense.
-1.
-1 is correct. 10 points for this. I need the 2-word name of a specific religious text here. On witnessing Trinity, the first successful detonation of a nuclear weapon, Robert Oppenheimer...
Bristol Keeler.
Bhagavad Gita.
Bhagavad Gita is correct. 3 questions on the Ars Poetica, or the art of poetry, by the Roman poet Horace. What common 3-word Latin phrase appears in the lines translated as the poet whisks his audience into the middle of things as though they already knew?
In media res.
Yeah, that makes sense. Nice.
In media res.
In media res is correct. What common 2-word Latin phrase appears in lines translated as scholars dispute and the case is still before the courts?
How many words was that?
2. I don't know.
Two-word Latin
Something disputandum. There's Gustio. Nominate me. I'll just say something.
Nominate Ortega.
Gustibus disputandum.
No, it's sub judice. Which earlier poet does Horace name when he says, I'm aggrieved that even this excellent poet nods?
Either Virgil or Ovid, probably. Probably Virgil.
Yeah. Yeah. Virgil.
No, it's Homer. We're going to take a music question now. For your music starter, you're going to hear a piece of classical music. For 10 points, name its composer.
Bristol McLaughlin.
Sibelius.
No, it's not. Anyone want to buzz from Southampton?
Southampton Lion.
Grieg.
No, it's Forey. It is Pavan. So 10 points at stake for this. Music bonuses in a moment or two. I need the name of a person here. The work known in Arabic as the Rihla, R-I-H-L-A, has the full title, The Gift of the Beholders on the Peculiarities of the Regions and the Marvels of Journeys. It is the work of which Moroccan traveller born...
Bristol McLaughlin.
Ibn Battuta.
Ibn Battuta is correct. So you get a set of bonuses. They follow on from the music starter, which you failed to identify. Forey was a co-founder and first president of the Société Musicale Indépendante, established in Paris in 1909, in opposition to the more conservative Société Nationale de Musique. For your bonuses, I want you to identify 3 more composers associated with this society. First, this Hungarian composer.
Hungarian.
Bartok.
List.
Is the right time? I think it's going to be a bit later in the list.
Okay.
I might be wrong, but
It doesn't
Bartok
sound
did like
like
nationalist.
Go for Bartok.
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
Yeah, or
Yeah.
like Zoltan Kodaly as a bloke. I'd probably go for Bartok.
Bartok, yeah. Okay. Bartok.
It is Bartok, Bela Bartok. Secondly, this Austrian-born composer.
Austrian.
It's Schoenberg?
Or Berg?
Oh, the singing makes me lean more towards Berg.
Yeah.
But I don't
It's pretty weird, so Berg's fine.
Berg.
Yeah.
Berg.
No, it's Schoenberg. And finally, this French composer, who was also a co-founder.
This is Sanson, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can believe it.
Oh, no.
I think
don't
Forey and
recognise it.
Sanson were like contemporaries.
Is that right? I thought it was something else, so I don't know.
Okay. I think it's either going to be Sanson or Ravel. Go Sanson.
Go with what you first said, yeah.
Okay. Sanson.
No, it was Ravel. 10 points at stake for this. At Mumbai in 2021, Ajaz Patel of New Zealand became only the 3rd cricketer to accomplish what feat in a single test innings? His predecessors in this regard...
Taking 10 wickets.
Taking 10 wickets is correct. Right, your bonuses are on English towns with noted churches. In each case, name the town from the description. All 3 end in the same 4-letter suffix. Firstly, a Wiltshire town between Chippenham and Cirencester, the birthplace of the philosopher Thomas Hobbes. Its Abbey Church is noted for its Norman carvings.
I doubt it's Salisbury.
No, it's not a town, is it?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
What's the... Is it...
Beginning with M?
There's a
maybe?
Bradford in Wiltshire, I think.
I don't know.
Just say that, I guess. There's Ford is a 4-letter suffix.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Bradford.
No, it's Malmesbury.
So it's
The birthplace of the poet John Masefield, near the Malvern Hills in Herefordshire. Its parish church has a fine 13th century tower topped by an 18th century steeple.
Where do we say? Herefordshire.
Herefordshire.
Yeah.
Ending in Bury.
Bury, isn't it?
Oh,
B-U-R.
B-U-R-Y, yeah.
No, I
I
can't.
don't know.
No,
I've got no idea.
I'm trying to make something up.
Yeah.
Dalmsbury.
Dansbury.
No, it's Ledbury.
Oh.
And finally, a market town on the River Severn, about 15 miles southeast of Ledbury. Its Abbey Church has the largest Norman tower in Europe.
Got to be Tewkesbury.
No, Shrewsbury.
Oh, Shrewsbury. Oh.
On the River Severn. Shrewsbury's on the River Severn.
Tewkesbury's as well, though.
Tewkesbury? Where?
15 miles south.
Of where?
Herefordshire. Isn't Shropshire above?
Shropshire, yes.
Tewkesbury.
Yes.
Tewkesbury. Yeah. Tewkesbury.
Tewkesbury is correct. 10 points for this. Predating the Edict of Milan by 2 years, which Eastern European city gives its name to the edict that ended the persecution of Christians in the Eastern Roman Empire? Now, capital city.
Bristol Keeler.
Edessa?
No, you lose 5 points. Now, a capital city. Its modern name is derived from the Greek word for wisdom.
Southampton Miles.
Sophia.
Sophia is correct. Right, your bonuses are on Polish history. Known as the Great, which king's reign in the mid-14th century saw a large expansion of the Kingdom of Poland? This was mainly due to diplomacy rather than war.
Any Polish kings?
The Great, though.
We could just probably go with the first name, like that you think is plausible.
John.
Is there a Stanislav?
Like Vladislav,
Vladislav.
or like...
Yeah.
Yeah, just go with that.
Vladislav.
That's Casimir.
No,
Which city southeast of Warsaw gives its name to the Union of 1569 that created the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth, one of the largest countries in Europe at the time?
It's Lublin. It's the Lublin.
Lublin.
Yeah, it's Lublin.
Okay.
Lublin.
Lublin is correct. From 1815 to 1846, which republic or free city was the only remaining independent portion of Poland?
Gdańsk. Oh, well.
What, they're the same
Yeah,
place?
Gdansk.
Go for that.
Gdansk.
No, it's Krakow.
Oh.
10 points for this. Born near Dieppe in 1850 and sometimes described as the father of the short story, which author wrote over 300 examples of the genre?
Southampton Belcher.
Chekhov.
No, you lose 5 points, including The Necklace and Boule de Suisse or the
Bristol
Dumpling.
McLaughlin.
Guy de Maupassant.
Guy de Maupassant is correct. These bonuses are on actresses of the silent film era. All three surnames begin with the same letter. Which actress became known as the It Girl after her leading role as a salesgirl named Betty Lou in the 1927 silent film It?
I don't know.
Betty. Yeah, go that. Yep.
Okay, yeah. Mae West.
It's Clara Bow.
Oh, it,
Described in an article by the critic Kenneth Tynan as the girl in the black helmet, which actress appeared as Lulu in G.W. Pabb's 1929 film Pandora's Box?
okay, so do we know any actresses whose surname begins with B? Or we could just guess a surname that begins with B. Brown?
Yeah, go.
Okay, Brown.
It was Louise Brooks. Born Theodosia Goodman, who became known as the Vamp after appearing as a vampire in the 1915 film A Fool There Was.
This could be Brown.
Yeah, go for it.
We've got nothing else.
Yeah, okay.
just go for
Brown.
That was Theda Barra. Right, we're going to take a picture starter now. You're going to see a self-portrait artwork by a writer. For 10 points, give me their name.
Southampton Lion.
Marcel Duchamp.
No? Anyone want to buzz from...
Bristol McLaughlin.
Man Ray.
No, it's André Breton. So we're going to get the picture bonuses in a moment or two. 10 points for this. In mathematics, what adjective is applied to a binary operation such that for all elements A and B of a set, AB equals BA?
Bristol McLaughlin.
Commutative.
Commutative is correct. So you get the picture bonuses. You'll recall that for your picture starter, you saw the surrealist André Breton's self-portrait photo montage. That is a collage using pre-existing photographs. For your picture bonuses, 3 more examples of photo montage.
Okay.
5 points available for each artist you can identify. Firstly, this British artist.
Oh,
So
that's
Blake or Hamilton?
It's Hamilton. I think it's Hamilton.
Okay. Hamilton.
It is Richard Hamilton. Secondly, who's this?
Oh, I don't recognise that.
I've got no idea. Do you think it's the guy or the
It could be.
one on top? Just say Man Ray. He did some weird.
Yeah, he
Didn't they
did.
say British? Have I...
No, it didn't say where they're
okay.
from. I don't
Okay.
think. For this one.
Man Ray.
That's Dora Maar. And finally, this Dada artist.
That's Hannah Hock.
Hannah Hock.
Yeah.
Okay. Hannah Hock.
Hannah Hock is correct. 10 points for this. The Aegeads and the Eurypontids were the 2 ruling houses of which...
Bristol Keeler.
Sparta.
Correct. These bonuses are on the Africa Cup of Nations.
Okay.
Until 1978, the Africa Cup of Nations was named after Abdel Aziz Salem, a president of the Football Association of what country?
Probably Egypt.
That would make sense.
Most
The name sounds a
successful,
bit
yeah.
Egyptian.
Okay. Egypt.
Egypt is correct. Egypt was one of the 3 countries that contested the first Cup of Nations in 1957, after South Africa was disqualified. I want you to name either of the other 2 national teams that played in the competition.
So Ethiopia was obviously.
Liberia.
We just need either, right? So
Oh,
which
either.
one's more likely to have played?
Oh,
Ethiopia. It's
wanna
big.
say- I want to say Liberia
Okay,
because
yeah.
it wasn't occupied.
Go for Liberia.
Liberia.
No, they were Sudan and Ethiopia. In the 2021 tournament, which island nation qualified from their group stage in their first tournament? They beat Ghana 3-2 in their final group match.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure this is
It
Comoros.
is, yes.
Yeah.
Comoros.
Comoros is correct. 10 points for this. Answer promptly, giving 1 year during the life of the Japanese haiku master Matsu Obashu. He was born during the reign of the third Tokugawa shogun and died the year that saw the establishment of the Bank of England.
Southampton Miles.
1660.
Correct. Right, your bonuses are on feminist theorists. The named works were all written in French. Born in Belgium in 1930, who explored the construction of sexual difference in works such as Speculum of the Other Woman and Ethics of Sexual Difference?
I think this is Irrigay.
Nominate line.
Irrigay?
No, that's not close enough. It's Irigaray. Born in French Algeria, which theorist published The Laugh of the Medusa in 1975, followed by plays such as Portrait of Dora?
Do you know this?
No, I'm sorry.
Do you have any guess?
No.
Pass.
It's Helen Sixou. During the 1980s, which Bulgarian-born French academic published Powers of Horror, an essay on objection, and Black Sun, Depression and Melancholia?
She comes up in my thesis. It's Julia, we'll just say Kristeva.
Nominate line.
Kristeva.
Kristeva is correct. Well done. Another starter question. Born Margarita Cancino in New York in 1918, the name of which Hollywood actress appears in the titles of a 1968 novel by Manuel Puig?
Bristol McLaughlin.
Rita Hayworth.
Correct. You get bonuses on the Nilotic or Great Lakes language group of Eastern and Central Africa. Which Nilotic language shares its name with a large lake on the borders of Ethiopia and Kenya? It is also known as Lake Rudolph.
Is that Lake Assam?
Assam, I think, is a language, so yeah.
Okay.
Could do.
Assam, yeah.
Assam.
No, it's Turkana. Dinka is a Nilotic language spoken by the majority ethnic group of which landlocked country?
So is it going to be in the same kind of area?
Yeah, it's going to
Could
be
be
East
South
Africa.
Sudan.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, okay. South Sudan.
South Sudan is correct. The Olympic champion runner David Rudisha is a member of what ethnic group whose language belongs to the Nilotic group?
Beja. B-E-J-A. I think that's one that's...
Beja.
Could be, yeah.
Beja.
No, it's Maasai. 10 points for this. Known as the birthday problem in a group of N people, what is the lowest value of...
Southampton Belchamp.
23.
23 is correct. Your bonuses are on people inducted into the International Space Hall of Fame.
Okay.
I want you to name the person in each case. Firstly, known as the father of the Indian space program, who oversaw India's first rocket launch in 1963?
Anyone have any idea?
No.
Nope.
Anyone guess the surname?
Chandahar, maybe?
Chandigarh.
No, it was Sarabhai. And secondly, a medical officer in the Peace Corps before joining NASA. Well, Southampton, thank you very much for taking part. You've been impressive throughout the contest. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bristol, many congratulations to you. We shall look forward to seeing you in the final. I hope you can join us next time for the series final. But until then, it's goodbye from Southampton University.
Goodbye.
It's goodbye from Bristol University.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.